Nebraska voters will cast ballots in the statewide primary election on May 12, 2026. This primary determines nominees for the general election scheduled for November 3, 2026. The process begins with major federal and statewide offices. For United States Senate, incumbent Republican Pete Ricketts of Omaha faces challengers Todd Knoebel of Lincoln, Eric Mortimer of Kearney, Deb Axtell Schultz of Grand Island, and Max Stevens of Bushnell in the Republican primary. On the Democratic side, Cindy Burbank of Omaha runs against William J. Forbes from the Paxton area. For governor, incumbent Republican Jim Pillen of Columbus leads a field that includes Sal Holguin of Omaha or Bellevue, Sheila J. Korthfaken of Long Pine, Gary L. Rogie of Auburn, J.C. Todd of York, and John Walls of Hastings. The Democratic primary features former state senator Lynn Walls of Fremont against Larry Marvin of Fremont. Secretary of State incumbent Bob Evnen of Lincoln competes against Republican challenger Scott Peterson of Omaha. Democrats Sarah J. Slattery of Plattsmouth and Lee M. Simfel of Lincoln face each other in their primary. Attorney General Mike Hilgers, State Treasurer Joey Spellerberg, and Auditor Mike Foley advance with little or no opposition on the Republican side. The Public Service Commission District 2 race includes Republican Dennis McCann of Omaha and Democrat Wendy DeBoer of Omaha. United States House District 1 has incumbent Republican Mike Flood of Norfolk running unopposed in the Republican primary, while Democrats Chris Backemeyer and Eric Moyer of Lincoln compete for their nomination. District 2 is an open seat where Republican Brinker Harding of Omaha runs unopposed in the Republican primary. The Democratic primary in District 2 includes State Senator John Kavanaugh, Crystal Rhodes, Denise Powell, Kishla Askins, Van Argurakis, Melanie Williams, and James Lucien, all from Omaha. In District 3, incumbent Republican Adrian Smith of Gering faces challenger David P. Hubner of North Platte. Many races show limited opposition, especially on the Republican side in safe districts. This pattern reflects Nebraska's strong Republican lean, where incumbents and well-connected candidates often face few challengers. Lower-profile candidates frequently campaign with minimal resources, using email or phone rather than dedicated websites. Voter registration shows roughly twice as many Republicans as Democrats, leading to primary turnout that is typically 3 to 5 times higher on the Republican side. Additional items appear on the primary ballot. Approximately 25 seats in the Nebraska Legislature use a nonpartisan top 2 system, including a special election for a 2-year term in Legislative District 41. 4 seats on the State Board of Education in Districts 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 3 seats on the University of Nebraska Board of Regents in Districts 1 and 2, plus a special election in District 4, are contested as nonpartisan races. No statewide ballot measures are certified for the primary ballot. The primary serves mainly to select nominees in a state where Republicans hold every statewide executive office, both United States Senate seats, and all 3 United States House seats. Most Republican nominees in safe districts advance easily. Democratic primaries feature lower turnout, concentrated in Omaha and Lincoln. Official candidate lists and sample ballots are available from the Nebraska Secretary of State. As of April 20, 2026, the March 23 filing list remains the basis for these races, with only minor changes possible before primary day. This election underscores Nebraska's partisan landscape while determining candidates for key offices and nonpartisan governing bodies.